Hello, on the Daily Family. Welcome back. I hope you had a delightful Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, if you're in the States and you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope it was awesome. I had an awesome one as well, and it was super relaxing. And my son came home from a week away with his dad, and it's just been really, really great. Today I launched, or yesterday rather, I launched Selling Fiercely, and today we had day 2. It's just such an epic course. You can still jump into that, by the way. Like even if you miss the first couple days of trainings, you can get the recordings of those and then watch live with us tomorrow. However you want to do it, but you'll have lifetime access. And it is such an epic course and such an epic class. I just am so excited about this one, and it just really fires me up. I'm going to give you a little finance, we'll call it a Finance Tuesday. Most people call it Finance Friday, but I have a really good finance tip for you today that I'm going to share. Then we're going to talk about using your voice, and we're going to talk about how you show up. So lots of little things today. This will be a shorter episode, so a little sound bite for your ear on this Tuesday, and I hope you enjoy. All right. Finance Tip Tuesday. Ooh, that's fun. Finance Tip Tuesday. Listen, we're coming towards the end of the year. It is Sagittarius season, so my time has arrived. Starting December 1st, I will be celebrating my birthday every day until my birthday on December 20th. So just in case you're wondering, we're celebrating all month. Anyway, that has nothing to do with the tip I'm going to give you. We are coming towards the end of the year. And if you run a business, if you have a business, you are starting to freak out about your taxes. And you're like, oh my gosh, like, what am I going to owe? All the things. Right before the end of the year is a really great time to invest in coaching for either the end of the year or early 2023. And here's why. That coaching course or that mentorship program, so like let's say you wanted to jump into one of my courses or you wanted to join the Society, which is my subscription mentorship or my subscription coaching container where you'll get access to all masterclasses and group courses I've already done, as well as any that come out in the next year. It's like the best deal ever. And before the first, it's $8,888 or $740 a month. Literally unreal. And so like, let's say you jumped into that and you'll have access to all of my group programs, all of my master classes. Like literally the only thing you won't have access to is my masterminds and my like higher level mentorship one-on-one containers, but everything else you have access to. So let's say you jumped into that and you started that like before the end of the year, you get to write that off as part of your 2022 tax year. Let's say you wanted to invest in one-on-one mentorship for 2023. You wanted to just like get it in and you wanted to sign it off and you wanted to make it happen, that you could write off. Let's say you wanted to jump into one of my programs. You can write that off because coaching and mentorship and personal development is a business write-off. So that's just all I'm going to say. You know, if you want a couple extra $1,000 written off of your taxes, now's the time, people. Now is the time. I love to wait until the last couple months of the year to invest in my coaching for the next year because it just makes me really excited when I get to write that off. So anyway, that is my, what did I call it? Finance Tip Tuesday. That's my Finance Tip Tuesday for you today. Hope you enjoyed it. How you show up on social media and how you use your voice when it comes to your business is literally the determining factor for whether people will want to pay you or they don't want to pay you. Okay. And I cannot stress this enough. Too many of y'all are, because I see who follows me. I watch your stuff too. You know, I'm very active on social media. I don't just have somebody running my social and I don't pay attention. I watch what you post. And a lot of y'all, I know personally, or I've met in real life, or we've had a conversation in the DMs, and then I see you posting this like watered down content that isn't actually what you're trying to say. And then you're wondering why people are not running to your offers. Y'all, you gotta mean what you say. You gotta say what you mean, and you gotta not be afraid of like what people are going to think. Like, think about that for a minute. There are so many of you. There's so many of us, and I've been there. I'm not there anymore, but I have been there, where you pay more attention to making sure that everyone is okay or, pleased with what you're posting. Then you spend more time doing that than you spend like actually paying attention to like what you're trying to say. Right. And we're always so worried that people are going to get left behind, or we're so worried that we're going to, make people upset if we grow, or if we finally say what we are trying to say and we're selling in a way that we're trying to sell. Y'all, if people are willing to like not love you because you dramatically shift your life, they didn't love you in the first place, right? They loved you because they thought they were superior to you. And now that they don't feel that way, they don't need you anymore. That's not love. So why are you spending so much time worried about how those people are going to feel about what you post on social media, how you market in your emails, how you have conversations, if sales calls are your things, how you present yourself in a sales call? Oh my gosh, like the amount of time that you waste. Like, what if you actually said exactly what you want to say about the program that you're launching, or the products that you offer, or the business that you're, selling? Like, what if you actually said exactly what you wanted to say? Right. And I've been there. I used to post things and I used to water it down so much. I used to post like, oh my gosh, this is going to grow your business. This is going to do this. And it was just so watered down, and it was like trying not to rock the boat. But like, if you have that energy with things, if you come at your business with this, I don't want to rock the boat energy, then you're going to get people who are very boring, very blasé, very like, meh, take it or leave it. That is not the kind of client you want in your world, y'all. The kind of client you want in your world is like dynamic and polarizing and like goes for it. That's not watered down. That energy is, what you're trying to say, and you say it with conviction. And so if there's anything I can tell you, especially as we're coming into the end of the year, this is not the time to shy away from sales. Oh, I don't want to sell because everybody does on Black Friday. Listen, if you have a business, selling is part of your job. If you are not selling, you are not making money, period. Like, I wish that you could just like look pretty in your house and, post about your dogs and have people running to your higher ticket offers, but it's just not going to happen. That's not the kind of client that you want in your higher level containers. And this is more primarily for coaches, but also like the people that you want who are going to buy your higher priced items. They're not just sitting around watching your dogs, right? They're busy people. They are there for a reason. They're they need you to say what you mean so they can quickly determine if what you have is what they need or desire, period. So this time that you're spending, like making sure you're not rocking the boat, you're missing so many clients. Clients like that, they're not looking for watered down. They're looking for polarizing. They're looking for somebody who's willing to go out on the ledge and say things that most people won't, do things that most people won't, because that means they're actually going to get something from you as their coach, as their, supplier, as their, student, as their coach, whatever, you know what I mean? But this like, we can't speak our mind because what will people think? And what if we make people mad? It's not helping anyone. It's certainly not helping you. And all it's really doing is forcing you to stay small, right? It's forcing you to stay small. The clients that you're looking for, the people that you're looking for in your business, like they're movers, they're shakers, they're ground breakers, right? So I don't know. Maybe spend this week saying what you mean and meaning what you say and actually talking about your offers, whatever it is that you sell. Maybe spend, and I've been talking about this in Selling Fiercely, so I'm extra fired up about it this week. But maybe spend more time actually selling your offers in a way that is lighting you up, right? That's like turning you on, that's making people go, ooh, I want to be that turned on by what I do. I had a one-on-one client. I sent messages because I took last week off and I wasn't connecting with clients last week. So I came back to Voxer like so excited this week. Like Monday, I was like, hi, welcome back. So happy to hear you. How was your break? Like I was so pumped. And one of my clients was like, oh my gosh, like hearing your voice this morning, it just felt so free. And it's like, yeah, because I am so me and I say what I mean and I mean what I say. And when I tell you that I'm going to take the week off so that I can recharge, I'm going to come back and I'm going to be so much more like so much better than I was before because I'm really honoring myself. And so I think if we all start to honor ourselves a little bit more and we start to actually speak in a way that ripples and ruffles feathers, we're going to find the person that is meant for our offers. The person that you really want. That if you really think about who you want your client to be, that person is not meh. Nobody wants a client that has meh energy. You want a client that's like, I need this now. But also, I'm going to lead myself because you lead yourself, right? So just think about that. If you could talk about whatever it is that you're selling, if you could talk about it with not worrying about what people would think or say, what would you say about it? And then say that about it and tell me how it goes. Like, come find me on Instagram, Danielle_on_the daily. Message me and tell me how it goes. Because I guarantee you it's going to be successful for you. Like, there's no way it won't be. As always, you can go to Apple Podcasts, which is one of the ways that you listen to podcasts. I don't care if you actually listen to your podcast on Apple, but that's how I get my metrics. So if you could do me a solid and go over to Apple Podcasts and leave me a 5-star rating, write me a review, screenshot that review, and then send it to me on Instagram, you'll save money on any of my group programs, as well as you can use it toward one-on-one coaching. You can use it towards human design reading. You can use it towards anything. But it does me a solid. And then in return, I'd love to do you a solid. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you liked this. Share this with somebody who needs it. If there is somebody in your life that you're like, ooh, that person really needs to hear this, like send it to them. I love tagging. I love seeing tags. I love retagging. And I will be back on Friday with another episode. I hope you have the most scrumptious day ever. Love you all. Bye.